Hi, Jed Dodds here with Reid Park Zoo, and I'm here with Cassie, our elephant supervisor. Cassie, during this time we have a lot of viewers that are tuning into our virtual zoo to learn some really exciting and fun facts about what's going on here at the zoo during our closure. And one of the things that people are really excited about is Semba, our African elephant, because we are in a birthing window for her. So what's going on with Semba?
So Semba is going to be expecting her next calf any day now, up until about the next month. So we have a pretty close watch on her right now.
Now you guys are doing what we call baby watch. What is baby watch?
So baby watch is when we watch her 24/7. So we have staff here on the grounds 24/7, watching her, observing her, learning about any indication that might be able to give us a clue as to when she's going to have this baby.
Now this is a great opportunity for research and learning a lot about elephants' gestation period, and you guys are doing some pretty in-depth analysis with this baby watch, and it requires a tablet and tuning in to kind of catalog what she's doing.
Yeah, so we are doing a very scientific assessment of her. We're doing something called Zoom Monitor and taking data points on her very often and making sure that we have a lot of the research gaining information about how pregnant elephants behave in the days, weeks, and months up to the birth.
Now that can be done right here with a keeper watching her, but we don't always have that opportunity, so we're engaging some technology to be able to help even being able to do that from home.
Yeah, so we do have staff here on grounds 24/7, but in addition to that, while the keepers get their work done, we also have other staff that are monitoring her on web cameras right now, and they will watch her and take this data through the Zoom Monitor system, and they can take this data every 5 minutes. They'll take an observation point which will indicate what she's doing, her comfort level, if she's acting like she is exercising, resting, eating, drinking, a lot of different things we're assessing right now with her.
And those things are able to give you kind of a better picture into what's going on with elephant gestation period. And we're also doing blood draws with her to test progesterone.
Yeah, so we do regular blood draws on Semba, and it's something that's a highlight of her day. She gets special treats and reinforcement for that, so that's something that she does voluntarily with us. And we can take that blood and monitor the progesterone levels. So when elephants are pregnant, the progesterone goes up very high, and about 24 to 48 hours before the calf, the progesterone will drop. So that's what we're looking for and trying to gather some more research to indicate when this calf might be arriving.
So not only are we doing a visual check, we're checking blood, but we're also doing some ultrasound.
Yeah, so ultrasounds with elephants are a big deal. We are doing ultrasounds pretty regularly, and to get an ultrasound on an elephant is a little difficult. They have a very thick body, and to be able to get through all those layers to detect the calf can be challenging. But right now we have been able to get some images and indicate movement of the calf.
And again, all that just gives us a great assessment on what is going on with Semba and the unborn calf. Now let's talk about Semba and her behavior, exercise. We know for all of us it's good to get exercise, especially one that's getting ready to deliver a potentially 200-pound calf. So what are some things that you're doing with Semba to make sure that she's staying fit?
So Semba's health and fitness are one of our highest priorities right now. That's one of the things that we spend the most of our day working on. We try to make sure that she's getting enough exercise, that she has the ability to travel the habitat, have access to a lot of different spaces. We're also challenging her and taking her food and hanging it up into hay nets, so she has to reach and stretch and use her core muscles to try to obtain some of her favorite hay. And also we're doing a lot of exercise sessions. So one keeper will call her from one side of the habitat to another side, and we're trying to just really make sure that she has a lot of opportunities socially to be with all of the different elephants and different groupings and encourage her to be really active.
Yeah, I was able to see a pool session yesterday where your keeper Mara was asking her to go into the pool and doing some training there, and again just a different opportunity to get her some exercise in a pool, maybe a little bit of weightlessness, and it looked like she was enjoying all those different interactions she has with you and your team.
Yeah, so right now Semba's showing great signs of health. She's still interested in playing. She'll run around the habitat. She'll go swimming and use the pool. Oftentimes the keepers will encourage some of that behavior, and by doing a pool session and calling her in and giving her some reinforcement in the pool, it gives her the ability to use different muscles and move her body in different ways too.
Okay, so let's move back to the baby now. Any human mother that's going to be bringing home a child is going to be doing some baby proofing at the house, but what about an elephant? Do we do baby proofing here?
So the elephant keepers have been doing a lot of baby proofing. Every part of our habitat has been combed through. We have added a lot of extra safety features. We make sure that we fill in any of the divots. We add extra sand to make sure that the surfaces are softer. We also make sure that the fence lines have smaller areas to contain the calf. Our fence lines need to be able to keep a 13,000-pound mabu on one side and also a 200-pound calf. So we need to make sure that we make the fence lines secure for that.
Now, all the information we have, there's no way to predict the birth date, the calving date for our new elephant calf. But when the calf is born, how long before the new calf gets to be introduced to the rest of the family?
Well, every calf is different, and it will depend on how quickly the calf reaches its milestones. So we will watch the calf to see how quickly it stands up, how quickly it starts nursing, how quickly it starts to follow mom. So once the calf is tracking mom really well and maneuvering its environment, it'll be a good time for us to start letting that calf meet the rest of the herd.
Well, this is really exciting stuff and great information, and I know our viewers are really excited and anxious to be able to meet this new elephant calf. And for all of you out there, we just want to thank you guys for staying tuned to Reid Park Zoo's virtual zoo. Hopefully you guys are all staying safe and healthy, and we can't wait to see you guys back here at the zoo once we reopen. To stay up on all the information, make sure you go to reidparkzoo.org. You can check out any of our social media sites to get some fun information about what's going on here at the zoo. Stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you guys next time.